Woke up this morning with the sunshine in my eyes. All the clouds are...
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on just a second. Let me get that off. I don't even know why that's even playing. What's going on, everyone? Today is May the 7th, 2020. This is your pre-market stocks to watch. I am your host, James Mason, and let's talk about the market. So, looking at the Dow futures here, we can see that we had a nice pre-market bullish push. Currently, we are up 266 points, but watch out. At 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, there's going to be the jobless claims report being released. Also, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's going to be the... I'm trying to think which report now. It's the March credit report. I know last month it was somewhere around... Let's see if I can find it again. Somewhere around like $24 million or billion, I'm sorry, that it went up. Consumer credit report, yes. So the consensus is 15 billion. Last month, let's see what it says. Okay, so last month it was 22.3 billion. So keep that in mind. That could shift the market and cause a lot of volatility to really jump in here. Now, looking at the Dow futures currently, what I'm looking for at this moment, if this setup holds and goes into the bell like this, I'm expecting a nice pullback. The values that I want to see where it's going to hold up at when it pulls back right here, if it does by the time the bell rings, would be it breaking below this 200 EMA line, which is currently sitting at 23,715. If it breaks below that, it's definitely going to test this support, which will probably be around that VWAP line at the same moment. So that support is at 23,692. Now the thing is here, if we break that, we could see a nice drop all the way down to 23,500, which would pretty much erase our green day starting off here. Now, for whatever reason, by the time the bell rings, these 5-minute candles get back above that middle Bollinger Band line. This next resistance is at 23,900. So we've been in this channel for the past few trading days, and at some point we're going to break out. Now, which direction are we going to go? It's really hard to say. I mean, I have my certain theories, but again, at this moment, it's just kind of rolling dice. So that's what I'm looking at right here for the futures. Now, I have two tickers that I want to look at really quick with y'all. First one, ticker PYPL. So you can look on the TT Blackbox under the Why Is It Moving Catalyst feature. PayPal shares are trading higher after the company reported better than expected Q1 EPS results. The company also reported it expects Q2 EPS growth of 15 to 20%. So we see this massive gap up. It's phenomenal. Now, the thing here that I'm going to really be looking for is yesterday they already hit a 52-week high. Now we have gapped up, I mean, so much more. So let me see if I can scrunch this chart. Okay, so here we are. I drew this trend line earlier at 139. It has went up since to 141. which, hold on, let me get this chart back. Which the issue with that is it's going to make things very hard to find that support resistance. Now, going back to what I was talking about with the futures, I'm actually not bullish on this. At least not today. That's what I'm talking about. With this major gap up, if this thing holds during the pre-market like this, during the bell, I'm expecting this thing to pull back. Now, when it pulls back, if it follows the flow and that theory, what I was saying with the futures, it pull them back down, testing its 200 EMA and whatever it does there, I would look for PayPal, honestly, to pull back and at least test this 200 EMA line. Current value right now for that 200 EMA line is 132.16. That's going to be quite the move. But it's very possible. I've seen this setup happen a lot where things were hitting 52-week highs, have a 15-point gap up, and it has just a bloody red day. So if you're not skilled with trading, this is just one of those setups that I would look for and probably be careful on. Now, before I just go into shorting anything here, I'd have to see it break this 139 range now. If it comes down, breaks that 139 range, then I'd consider, me personally, I would consider going short in it. So that's what I'll be looking here for a setup on ticker PYPL. The other one is Lyft, ticker LYFT. So looking down here again. So why is it moving? Lyft shares are trading higher after the company reported better than expected Q1 sales results. The company also reported active riders increased 3% year over year. So I'm kind of surprised by this, honestly, with the COVID-19 stuff going on and everything. But the economy is starting to open back up. But nonetheless, I'm surprised. I mean, I figured they would have got crushed. So we can see this gap up after hours yesterday. Traded sideways and then pulled back a little bit. Again, same theory today. At this moment, I'm not bullish on it. I do expect a market pullback. What I'll be looking for here is just as long as this thing doesn't take off running, making a bullish run before the bell. What I'm looking forward here is if the pullback, I'm going to see it get below this VWAP and middle Bollinger Band line. If it pulls back there, overall price range, we'll just say 28 for it to really find some support there. And this is ticker LYFT. And again, we have to wait for these ranges to take place. Me personally, I'd wait until, again, if the market does pull back, just based off the setup when I'm making this video, I'd have to see this get below that VWAP and middle Bollinger Band line. Now, keep those position sizes small. Today is going to be a weird looking day with this gap up in the market. But I'm mainly concerned about that 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time report for the consumer, the consumer credit report. That's what I'm concerned about. We could see I'm expecting the pull-off to happen. I mean, the pullback to happen in the beginning part of the day, but we could see that massive sell-off at the end of the day. So keep that in mind keep those position sizes small. That will protect you and help you out with risk management, honestly, as best as possible. So, y'all trade safe. I appreciate y'all taking your time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one.